Hey guys, it's Connor here from Connor O'Shea Fitness. In today's video I'm going to go through 3 core exercises that I use with clients to offset and eliminate their back pain. So these 3 core exercises were popularized by Stuart McGill, and if you don't know, he is the world leading expert when it comes to back rehab. So the first exercise is called a dead bug, the second one is a side plank, and then the last one is a bird dog. And I usually will revert back to these movements if I'm experiencing any back pain, and all of these movements are in some capacity in all of my clients' programs. So even if you don't have back pain, these exercises are going to keep you more resilient when it comes to back issues. Alright, so we're going to start with the dead bug, and in the dead bug you're going to lie on your back, making sure that your hips are roughly at 90 degrees to the rest of the body. You want to push your lower back into the ground and crunch up so your head is off the ground. Now a lot of clients do get some neck tension through here, so if you are experiencing neck tension, you can just put your head back on the ground in this position. Then from there you're going to put both of your arms up in the air, and you're going to focus on extending one leg and the opposite arm. And then you're going to bring them back to center, and then extending out the opposite leg and arm and back to center. So that was 1 repetition on each side. You would do between 5 to 12 repetitions per side. The most important thing with the dead bug is making sure that your lower back stays flush with the ground. If you find that you start arching through the lower back, then all of a sudden all of the tension has gone from the core into the lower back, and you've lost all of the benefits of the movement. So again, you're better off really focusing on pushing through here, making sure you're nice and tight through the abs, and then from there extending the opposite hand, opposite leg and back. One last thing to think about it is from a leverage point of view. If I extend my leg up at roughly 45 degrees, that's going to be much less intense from my core rather than extending all the way out just a centimeter off the ground. So you can gauge how difficult you want to make that movement depending on how high or low off the ground your legs are. So the second movement we're going to focus on is a side plank, and this is pretty straightforward. You're going to go onto your forearm and elbow, and you're going to go off your knees starting off. So from there you're going to pop your hips off the ground, hands on your hips, and hold this position. With the side plank, you want to hold it for probably 10 to 20 seconds, and you can just do repeated sets of this movement. That's the the beginner's variation. If you want to make it a bit more challenging, you can go off your feet, so hips come up, hands on the hips again. This is a slightly more advanced variation. And then if you want to make it more challenging again, you can do like a marching motion with the top leg. So again, you're going to go for 10 to 20 seconds per side with the side plank. The last exercise you're going to do is called the bird dog. And with the bird dog, you're going to set up into a tabletop position. So my hands are directly beneath my shoulders, my knees beneath my hips. And then from here, I'm going to extend my left leg and my right hand. And then I'm going to bring my elbow to my knee and extend out again. Now the most important thing you want to think about with this is keeping your hips down. Initially, a lot of people, when they extend that leg, they feel that this level of the hips is actually neutral, but you want to drop the hip down. You might feel that that's actually lower than it is, but this is a neutral hip position. Opposite hand, and then bring the knee into the elbow and extend out again. So I like to get clients to do roughly 10 reps of this per side, but again, if you find this very challenging, you'll do less reps. So they're the 3 movements, guys. Really simple but effective movements that you can use on a daily basis to make your core stronger, more resilient, and the most important thing is these movements are tried and tested to offset back pain. So guys, I hope you liked the video. If you have any questions, you can comment below. And I also want to let you know that I'm launching a new 60-day program starting the first Monday of November. And this program, I'm going to focus on people who are 50s and older, and they want to improve their strength, mobility and energy and drop 5 to 10 pounds of body fat. So if you are in that demographic, or if you have a family member or a loved one who's in that demographic and you feel that they'll benefit from it, you can comment below with tell me more, and I will link you the details in a private message. So again guys, thanks for watching, and if you have any other questions you can comment below.